I believe in coaching, and I believe coaching has the power to change people's lives. I know it has mine, and as it changed people's lives, it literally has the power to change the world. And so you may not know this, but I'm the co-founder of one of the top life coach certification schools on the planet here at the Brave Thinking Institute. And so today I want to share with you something a little bit different. And that is, I want to give you 5 signs that you shouldn't become a life coach, and that coaching actually might not be the career for you. Because I've seen a lot of people online who do a great job of making life coaching look like it's a miracle career, that's super easy and it's super abundant and that anybody can do. But the truth is, after decades of being a successful coach myself, certifying over 4,500 coaches, there's one thing I know for sure, and that is life coaching isn't just a career. Life coaching isn't just for anybody. And so if you're thinking about becoming a coach, you want to check out these signs first, because life coaching, I believe, is a calling. It's something deeper. It's something that's connected to your purpose. And you want to make sure that before you take this leap, that you are aligned, because it's not as easy as everybody likes to make it sound, although it can be, and I really believe this, the best career on the planet if you're meant to do this. Let's dive into the first sign that indicates that maybe you shouldn't be a coach. You probably know that to be a great coach, you have to have a desire to help people. But here's where some aspiring coaches get hung up. If you think that you can help people because you have all the right answers, or you tend to tell people what they should do or how to solve their problems, coaching probably is not the right career for you. You are probably best a consultant. You see, consultants come in and they tell them the plan, they tell them what to do, and consultants often have less patience. As a coach, people who are called to be a coach have a deep longing to help people transform their lives. And the truest, best way that people transform their lives is by helping them discover the answer from within. It comes from the recognition that people innately have the answers. They are resourced themselves. And great coaches are brilliant at asking questions that help unlock those answers, that help create these aha moments. And let me tell you, I've done both sides. The consulting side, where we're telling people what to do, and the coaching side, where you're asking these beautiful, transformational, evocative questions. And there is nothing better than asking a question and seeing someone go, "Oh my gosh, I've never even thought about that." Yes, the answer is this, because you're helping them tap into the answer that's already within them, and that's when their life changes. So if you're someone who has all the answers and you just want to tell people what to do and you don't have patience to help them discover the genius within them, then life coaching is not for you. If you want to help draw out the genius and greatness in people, then let's move to step number 2, or sign number 2. Because the second sign that you shouldn't become a life coach is that you haven't failed, or that you're scared of failing because you believe failure defines you. If you want to coach because you think you've never failed, you've got this all figured out, or you see failure as this bad thing that should be avoided, then life coaching isn't for you. Because here's the deal, and chances are I believe you believe this, failure is a necessary part of growth. That's how we learn. The faster you fail, the faster you succeed. Failure is going to be a part of every client's transformational journey, and failure is going to be part of our journey as a coach. So experiencing and embracing failure shows a willingness to learn that is essential to living what you teach as a great coach. It's absolutely necessary to help others achieve their life-changing results. And so if you've failed, if you've learned from it, if you know what it's like to not succeed or not be living your dreams, then you're actually better equipped to help others do the same thing. And so if that's you, let's keep watching here for sign number 3. Because the third sign that life coaching might not be the career for you is you struggle to say no. Now, this was a big one for me in the beginning, because I like to have success. I like other people to win. I'm a giver. And so I would often say yes way too many times, way more than I could actually fulfill those yeses. And so you don't have to be perfect at this, but you do need to have an awareness of this. Saying no is important for 2 reasons. Number 1, A successful life coaching career is going to require that you turn down great opportunities, going to turn down great offers, great partnerships, great speaking opportunities, because you can't say yes to everything. You've got to be really clear on what your mission is and what you're willing to say no to. Not because it's not a great opportunity, but it doesn't fit within whatever your mission, whatever your strategy is at that particular time. So saying no to what isn't aligned with the life and business that you desire allows you to say yes to the things that you are committed to and not water them down. Coaches who can't say no, they find themselves, they're pulled in 100 different directions, struggling to make progress and really generate real success, or they're super burnt out. They can't sustain it. And this is also a skill that because you're living it, you're going to be able to support your clients with this as well. You know, a lot of people think that they're going to make a great life coach just because they're compassionate and they're generous and they're kind. And while all of those qualities matter, you've got to care about people. On their own, they're not enough. Because you can be a nice person, compassionate person, you can give good advice, but what separates a coach from just somebody else, like a good friend who's giving good advice, is your ability to empower your clients to take action and follow through on their dreams. The fourth sign that life coaching might not be great for you is you have what's called the Lone Ranger syndrome. Now, just saying that, you probably know if that's you. This was me when I was first starting, and this is what got me into a whole lot of trouble. Lone Ranger syndrome, wanting to strike out on your own and do everything for yourself. Part of this is a good quality for entrepreneurs, for leaders, as you're going out and creating success. You want to have self-initiative, but if you're resistant to actually getting help, if you're resistant to being mentored, you're on the long, arduous road of trial and error trying to figure it out by yourself. And often people never make that journey. They burn out, or they run out of money, they run out of resources before they make it to the other side. The most successful coaches are willing to have a mentor. For me, my mom was a coach. My mom is a speaker. And so I wanted to prove to her that I could do it on my own. And so my first year trying to get my coaching business going, I trial and error generated, $22,000 in my coaching business. But the problem was, after that year, I had spent $24,000. So my coaching business was literally on life support. I didn't know how I was going to pay rent. I didn't know how I was going to find a client. And that was when I had hit rock bottom, and I finally reached out for help. And I reached out to my mom. It was the last person I wanted to call, and I said, hey, you don't know what's been going on. I haven't shared it with you, but here's what's going on. And you're having all kinds of success. Can you show me what you're doing? And so she took me to lunch. She showed me her system. And it was simple. It was something I could do. It was going to take energy and focus, but I had that. Applied that system with my same skills. The next 12 months generated $117,000. But the best news was now I was actually able to be a coach, impact people, have a full calendar of clients, and get to do the work that I love to do. So here's the deal. Truly successful life coaches understand the benefit of learning from those who have already achieved the results that they desire. They know that doing so increases their odds of success. It helps prevent the costly mistakes and the time spent trial and error trying to figure it out. And it helps them achieve the results they want way faster than they could ever do it on their own. So if life coaching is what you're meant to do, if you want to make a real impact or make an even greater impact in people's lives, then we have to resist that Lone Ranger syndrome. So the last reason that life coaching might not be the best path for you is this one. You don't really feel called. You're interested in it. It feels like something that you might be able to make money at, or it gives you the lifestyle that you want. But if that's it for you, you don't feel called, you don't really care about the impact that you're going to be making, you don't really care about people in that way, then life coaching isn't for you. Because life coaching isn't just another job. And it's not something that you're just going to kind of dabble in and be like super successful. It takes energy, it takes focus. And I believe in reality that life coaching is a sacred calling. To be a successful life coach, you want to be someone who finds joy and real passion in sharing your gifts with people, helping them achieve their dreams. You got to be passionate about being a guide who helps people overcome the pain that they're in. You got to be thrilled about the idea of empowering people to create their dreams, igniting the courage to pursue their passions, even when they want to give up, when everything in them is telling them to stop. You know, the world is full of people right now who they are struggling with stress. They're in financial strain. They're facing health issues. They're in relationship challenges, so much more. I mean, there's massive pain right now. And people need you. People need people like you, coaches, to empower them to rise above the struggles, to know that they're more than whatever their circumstance that they're looking at is, and that they really can create a life that they would love. You see, the calling that you feel to become a life coach is actually the echo of all the people that you were meant to help. That's what I believe. And if you don't have that calling, then this really is not a career for you. So let's do a quick recap of the 5 signs you might not meant to be a life coach. Number 1, you think that you have all the answers. You want to just tell people what to do and you don't have a lot of patience. Number 2, you haven't failed or you view failure as a defining thing for you. Number 3, you have trouble saying no. Number 4, you've got the Lone Ranger syndrome going on. And last is you don't feel called. If you're watching this video at this point right now, there's a good chance that you do feel like you're aligned with what a life coach is. And so how do you know if you are meant to be that life coach for sure? Well, I have a powerful gift for you that will not only help you confirm that coaching truly is for you, but it's also going to clarify the steps that you can take to move forward on that purpose. So we posted a link in the description that you can click. It'll take you to this free ebook. You are going to love this, and it's called Are You Meant to Be a Life Coach? And inside, you're going to discover the exact questions that will help you unpack that, yes, this is indeed the right path for you. It's going to show you the proven, reliable, repeatable system that I was given that shows you how to actually grow a thriving life coaching business. And there's a special surprise in that ebook that I think you are going to love. So I hope this video and this resource serves you. I hope it empowers you to continue to pursue your passion, your calling to change people's lives. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.